Hello sir, we are from Group 5. We'd like to present about the case study Baby Care Garments Berhad. First, as the first presenter of this presentation is me, Jaiyaganesh Asokumar, with metric number 273127. Let's begin with part A. For part A, the first question is table of entities and activities. We got three types of entities for Baby Care Garments Berhad, which are Human Resource Department, Production Department, and also Accounts Department. For Human Resource Department, they obtain the information from time cards to record the attendance of their employees. Then they also update the information about newly joined and resigned employee. Next, from the information obtained, they create an employee information and attendance report. Then for production department, they get the information through time cards and also job tickets to record their attendance, and they also supply the information about the direct labor costs so that can useful for the costing purposes. Next, for the accounts department, they get human resource report and also production department's report to create a payroll calculation summary. So the payroll calculation summary is sent to the payment clerk so that can create a payroll payment list. Then the payroll payment list and also the payroll calculation summary is sent to the general voucher. Then the general ledger clerk get the information to update into the general ledger. Then the second question, A2, is the context diagram. For the context diagram, as we can know, there are three types of entities for the Baby Care Garments Berhad, which are Human Resource Department, Production Department, and also Accounts Department that contributes to the Baby Care Garments Berhad for the payroll system. Okay, as you can see in the diagram in the slide, these are the processes involved for each department. Then for third question is the logical data flow diagram. For logical data flow diagram, it is about how from one entity the information flows and processes through to go into the final file. So here we can know that from production department and also the human resource department, the information flow through some processes so that it can go to the general voucher file and also general ledger file, and also the information go to the bank to further the payroll processes to pay the payment for the employees. Then the next is the flow chart. For the flow chart, just now is we see the data flow diagram, which is from one entity the information flows through until the final file. This one, the information from some document flow through until to the any entities. The entities can be internal or external. In this flow chart, we can see that for internal entity, the information, the data go to the employees, and also for external entity, it goes to the bank. So thank you.
Hello, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Madilah Binti Azlan and my metric number is 272292. Today I will present part A, B and C. For the part A, B, I need to explain three possible strengths of the internal control procedure that present in the Baby Care Garments Berhad payroll system. Number one is clock in and out attendance. For use, clock in and out attendance is the time clock that record the employees' time and attendance. For using the system, that helps to calculate the work hours, break hours, and attendance hours of the employees in the company. It also can reduce cost of making payroll system, reduce cost of making visible, and increase the revenue. Number two is segregation of duties. The company will divide their workers into three different departments, which is human resources department, production department, and account department. In each department, the employees will split into different process or job lists. When the company using this method, they can avoid any theft or fraudulent might be happen if the company put many employees in one department or one process. Okay, for the C, I need to identify 5 possible weaknesses in the baby care garment Berhad's payroll system and provide an appropriate agreement of each weakness highlighted. Number one is lack of the system. The company are using standalone system in each department. When they using this system, other department can access the file from any connected computers. Some software cannot be installed simultaneously and harder to monitor. So it might be provide fraudulent activity happen in the department, or problem might be occurs when the staff or employee want to access the file using this system. Number two is lack of the interim payroll time data collection. Time card users are most suitable for the small company to record the employee attendance. Sometimes when the company using this time card attendance, the data might be inaccurate because the employee might forget to punch in or punch out their working hour before and after, and the problem might be occur at the end of the month. Other than that, they can leaving or skipping a working day after punching in their time card. Okay, next, number three is lack of data security. The company should store or save the employees' personal and payroll information with higher security by put password or using secure cloud ESS portal or make the hard copy. If the company are using the weak security, it might lead to the thief or fraudulent activities happen in the company. Number four is lack of the payroll preview. The account department is authorized to complete the payment and control the expenses, and the payroll clerk must review and update the signature authorization before approve the data to avoid pay less or more of the salaries of the employees. Okay, the last one is lack of systematic audit. Payroll audit is examine business active employees, pay rates, wages, and the tax holdings. Payroll audit will do some process to ensure the accuracy of the data recorded, analyze number of the pay rate, verify the time correctly, reconcile the payroll records, and confirm the tax withholding.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ahmad Muhaimin bin Za'abar. My matric number 2728884. About the re-expose. Re-expose is a threat to the firm asset and information quality due to lapse in internal control. The first re-expose have might be result in the weaknesses is the lead to potential of fraudulent activity in the business cycle. This is because degree of accuracy of financial information data will depend on end user who entering the data into the software. This is made harder the manager to monitor the staff that responsible to record all data into the software, and it all depend on the accountability of staff. The second is inaccurate data collection of the time card. Some employees very effective in doing their work, but some of them like to take advantage of weaknesses of the time card, where they can easily ask their friend to push card if they feel like want to skip work today. This can make the data collection inaccurate due to irresponsible employee. The third is the leaking of important information in company. The financial information internal control is very important for internal control to make objective in the long term. The personal data of employee is very important due to the privacy of the worker. This leaking of information can lead to the losing lot of revenue of the company. The fourth is over expenditure in the company cycle. This company still not have efficient in controlling their expenditure to pay salary of employee due to inaccurate of the time card attendance record. The five inefficient of company management control lead to not achieve the company objective. This is because the company cannot produce optimal level, and the decision making is also slow due to the inconsistency of internal audit. There is suggested that I have provided. First, the company should minimize the potential of fraudulent activity with the create good organization structure. This can easy to make manager to monitor the staff who responsible entering data collection into the software, and also avoid the fraudulent activity. The second is standardize the calculation of employee worker hour and employee attendance using both time card and the job ticket. The job ticket can let manager know the information of direct labor code in purpose of costing method. It can avoid a few workers to ask their friend to check clock in or out. The company can produce at the optimal stage. The third is the company should create a strong security control in order to protect the internal important information system, which such as using password, using removable storage media, implementing an access control package, using hidden directory and file, using encryption. Thus, security control can support the efficient and effective of the management control. The fourth is plan the expenditure cycle well. The company should the manager should investigate the performer employee with the hire a spy. The spy can hiring a spy can be trusted and already have more experience in the company. The spy can evaluate their own friends in order to know the performance of their friend in the office hour. The last one is increase the efficiency of management control. The first is make double check of employee detail. The second is use the right technology such as biometric fingerprint system in order to record the attendance. That this can avoid the cheat attendance like time card anymore. The the third one is to track everything and audit regularly. With this way, the company can avoid fraudulent and increase the company performance. That's all for me. Thank you.
My name is Rhubenii from Ganesh Rao and my matrix number is 27280. Today I'll be presenting on part B. Digital transformation is the process of using digital technologies to create new or modify existing business processes, culture, and customer experiences to satisfy changing business and market requirements. Digital technologies are enabling radical new ways to deliver value to customers, altering competitive landscapes, and changing the underlying economics of markets. It also involves optimizing processes and making workflows faster, easier, and more efficient. Digital transformation can be classified into four types, which are business process, business model, domain, and cultural or organizational. In conjunction with the current situation, discuss 5 possible ways of applying information technology to transform a business from a conventional platform to digital business operation, particularly in the aspects of managing the revenue and expenditure side. The first one, remote working. Many companies and businesses have shifted towards remote working to practice social distancing and yet continue operations as usual. Video call applications like Skype, Zoom, and WebEx are being used to not only organize meetings but to stay in contact with each other. One of the benefits of remote working is the reduction in costs for both employees and employers. Employees can save money on traveling and meals during their working hours, whereas employers can save money on providing bigger working space and utilities expenses. Secondly, digitizing the organizational operating model. One of the possible ways is by digitizing the organization's operating model. The objective is by either launching new products or services or interacting with external partners through digital channels. Businesses should study the recent demand and trend on products before launching them in a digital channel, which can be easier to reach customers. The changes can be involving either multiple functions or business units or the entire enterprise. The third one, deploy more technologies. At the same time, organizations should deploy more technologies than others do in transforming their business. This might seem counterintuitive, given that a broader suite of technologies could result in more complex execution of transformation initiatives and therefore more opportunities to fail. However, an organization that uses more sophisticated technologies such as artificial intelligence, the Internet of Things, and advanced neural machine learning techniques is more likely to be more successful than others. The fourth one, new leaders with IT backgrounds. Changes takes place at all levels during a digital transformation. Digital transformation is not only for products and services, but also for the management of an organization. A transformation must most commonly happen when new leaders familiar with digital technologies join the management team. Indeed, adding such a leader is one of the keys to a transformation success. These leaders should also possess good leadership commitment. When companies have digital savvy leaders, they are more likely to achieve a transformation success. And the last one, technology vendor management. Organizations should invest in a technology vendor management. This vendor management helps deal with the intelligent sourcing of IT goods, procurement, and services, whether it's contracting or consulting. In investing in vendor management, organizations would look for the best way to get value out of the investment. This is in addition to protecting the valuable corporate and customer data, reducing or eliminating disruptions in customer service and internal operations, as well as reacting quickly and effectively to issues that might arise in the process. Thank you.